Hello, I'm Kelly Lynn, and this is Comcast Newsmakers on location in Annapolis. Joining me at this hour is Delegate Szeliga, representing District 7 in Harford and Baltimore counties. Good to see you.
Thank you. Very nice to be here.
You are holding a helmet. Why don't you explain why?
Yes, I'm so proud today to be holding the helmet from the University of Maryland football team. But this helmet was created by Kevin Plank, who owns Under Armour. He's the founder and CEO, and what an amazing Maryland company. Today he received the Speaker's Medallion, which is an award given every year to an outstanding Marylander. And we can't be more proud of Under Armour, that's based right here in Maryland, and the products that they produce used by the NFL, used by colleges, and of course this amazing new helmet that was launched just this year.
Tell people how he got started. Very modest beginnings for
Yes,
him.
he's an entrepreneur, and he started in his grandmother's basement and built this business that is now over $1 billion a year and employs over 2,000 people right here in Maryland, based in Baltimore, and just doing really great things.
Let's switch gears. Let's move on to the session. We are trying to balance the budget, at least you and the rest of the lawmakers in the General Assembly are. What is your assessment of some of the proposals that the governor has set forth?
Well, as a member of the Appropriations Committee, we are looking at the budget every single day. And what I've seen is a theme for finding things to tax, new and creative things that the governor is looking for. And probably the most troubling one I've heard this year is the tax that will reduce the home mortgage interest deduction for those Marylanders who make over $100,000 a year as a single and $150,000 as a couple. And I can tell you that my constituents and the residents in Baltimore and Harford County are very upset by this proposal.
It's also getting a lot of opposition from the real estate community. They're very concerned about the impact on the housing market.
Yes, and our housing market is fragile today. It's certainly not recovering, and it's just barely limping along. We need to do everything we can to help the housing market really start on a recovery path, and this would hinder that recovery.
All right, you have another prop that you've brought with you. This is a chart. Tell us what this is demonstrating.
Yes, this is one of my favorite charts, and it shows the spending in Maryland from 2007 to today, 2013's proposed budget. And you can see that the state budget has grown from $28.8 billion to $40 billion. And this will indicate exactly why we're talking about taxes today.
All right, so what would be a better approach? You say that we need to curb the spending and do what?
I would love to see a freeze. I think that's reasonable. I think that if the governor and the leadership here in Annapolis would make a commitment to spend what they spent last year, just like our family budgets work. We don't get a pay increase, we freeze our budget, and we live on exactly what we made last year. And most families in Maryland have been experiencing pay cuts or minimal freezing, many under furloughs, many laid off, unemployed. And so I would encourage the people, the leadership and the governor to take that approach to the budget.
All right, there is a proposal to increase the flush tax.
Yes.
As well, to double that, correct?
Yes.
The fees that people are currently paying.
Yes.
On water and sewage.
Yes.
As well as a proposal to put limitations on septic systems being placed in certain developments. Where do you stand on those issues?
That is a very important issue for my district, and there is something called the URDL, which is the Urban-Rural Demarcation Line, and that runs through my district. Everyone above the URDL is on septic and well. Everyone within the URDL is on public water and sewer. And so the problem with the septic flush tax is everyone pays that regardless of whether you're on public or private. Everyone is going to be subjected to that.
All right, Delegate Szeliga, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
And we thank you for watching Comcast Newsmakers. If you would like more information about events happening in your community, go to Comcast On Demand and click Get Local. I'm Kelly Lynn, and I'll see you next time.